support the real, so I'ma tune in every day. Way up. You are now tuned in to Angela, but I call her Yee. Way up.
Yeah, what's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's a Friday, so you know it's a party up here. Mano's in the building, and we got our very special guest, Justina Valentine, is here with us.
What's up, Queen? What's up, King? How we feeling today? We Way Up with Yee.
That's right, it's a Friday. Yeah. Y'all wouldn't believe I had bad news, but I'm still trying to act normal.
We worked through the bad news.
Wow.
We worked through it.
But Lupe Fiasco is joining us today. He's on tour right now. He just kicked off his tour in New York for his album Samurai. So he's got a lot of gems that he's going to tell. You know, when Lupe Fiasco talks, we all listen.
Period.
He's got a lot to say. All right. He was also signed to Atlantic Records.
That's right. We signed up there together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's got a lot to say about it, Mano. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's start the show off with some love and some positivity, because if anybody needs it today, I do. All right. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know who you want to shine a light on. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
Mano.
Justina Valentine is here.
Oh, yeah.
And you want to shine a light on somebody on this beautiful Friday.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I would like to shine a light on my mentor, my big brother, the best boss in the world. And I've had a lot of jobs.
Okay, me too.
Nick Cannon. Yeah, I gotta shine a light on Nick Cannon. We're currently on tour right now, selling out arenas, and to think that, you know, Nick came up with this concept of wilding out by himself, saw it through, and now he's 21 seasons.
Nice.
Deep.
Wild.
Nice.
You know, and we're in the best city in the world. October 11th, you pulling up, right, man? I know you coming through,
Oh, yeah, you
Angela,
know.
right?
You know.
Okay, we're at the Barclay, and I just gotta shine a light on him because he damn sure made me rich, and I know he made a lot of other people.
Tokyo is she rich, baby?
He made a lot of my friends rich as well. He put so many people on. I mean, he gave me my career, you know, and he gave a lot of people their career, and he continues to do so. And I think not everyone in his position does that same thing, like puts people on and then is actually happy for them. He put me on, and then I wrote and produced my own movie, and he came and did a role in it.
I love that.
Didn't tell me no.
That's dope. And he's just a nice person, too.
So nice.
Yeah, we rock with Nick.
Yeah, we definitely rock with Nick
he's
Cannon.
so
Shout
nice,
out
so
to you.
cool.
All right, well, thank you for that shine a light. Now, Chris, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my mom. She is battling cancer. She has 3 different types of cancers.
Oh, my goodness.
And she's taking it like a trooper. She's sticking with her faith in God, and she's just the strongest woman that I know.
Oh, wow. That is really, really tough. But I'm glad that she has you there for her, and that you said she's taking it like a trooper. What are they saying?
Well, she has breast cancer, ovarian cancer, and liver cancer. And like I said, she's just going through her treatments. It was rough in the beginning, but she's on her 5th or 6th treatment right now. And they saying she's doing well.
Okay,
you know,
that's
it's got her
good.
energy. And just before I get off the phone, I just want to say, Helen Bogus, my mama, I love you. You are my hero, and I'm proud of you. And you make me feel the greatest as your son. And thank you so much.
Oh, my gosh. I love that. I am praying for your mom, for her strength, and for your whole family. But thank you so much for calling. That was beautiful.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light. And when we come back, we got your UT, and let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. I feel like this is just the beginning
Shorty ain't my shorty.
of all the dramas.
I love Cardi.
If he's in the house, I'm not. Okay?
Perfect.
All right, it's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
Yeah.
Justina Valentine's here.
What's up?
And let's get into this UT. So DDG and Halle Bailey have announced that they have broken up. Now, DDG posted on his page, "Dear friends and supporters, after much reflection and heartfelt conversations, Halle and I have decided to go our separate ways. This decision was not easy, but we believe it's the best path forward for both of us." And they said they still love each other deep and true, and they're focusing on their individual journeys and their roles as co-parents.
So sad.
I know.
That just breakup woman is the different woman.
Man, they just had the baby too.
She usually hit the streets a little bit different.
Man,
and
I
she
was
just broke up.
Man Mano's like, and I'm here for
No,
you.
I'm just saying. No, it ain't about me. I'm just saying, like, if you've been in a relationship and you tired of your dude or whatever, and he was putting you through something, I'm just saying in general.
Okay.
When she breaks off that, she's usually on demon time.
What do the men do?
Fact.
Nah, we reflect.
You keep doing the same thing
No,
you was
we
doing.
reflect.
You took the words out of my mouth. They don't change nothing up because they were doing it the whole
Usually
day.
after that breakup,
You just do it openly.
she does things that she wouldn't normally do. You're like, you did that?
Oh, yeah.
That's when you start posting like the thirst traps and
You
stuff.
start
pep in
to
your
go
step.
crazy. You like, damn, you
And you know what? Especially when you write single. And
It
that's when
is.
you like DMs is
Man.
open for business.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right. Well, speaking of breakups, Cardi B and Offset. I mean, the two of them, people had thought maybe they got back together because he was posting himself inside of her studio. And Cardi B was very quick to shoot that down. Here's what she said.
I just saw your baby father in your studio. So is it this, is it that? I think I need to understand. We do have 2 cribs. One is in Atlanta, one is here. One thing I don't want to entertain is, we're in the same crib. Come upstairs, let's sleep together. I don't want to entertain that because that's what keeps us being in the same trap.
That's the truth.
Yeah, yeah. And they do have 3 kids together.
Yeah.
So they're going
Coming
to end up
upstairs.
in those.
He was coming upstairs.
Yeah. I'm so mad at Offset.
Shorty ain't my shorty.
You know what, though? And I saw academics saying some things about who Cardi B, quote unquote, cheated with. I don't know
I'm
if they
saying. That's
were
that
on a
fresh
break
breakup.
or not.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's the fresh breakup.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Y'all guys do what you want. And the second we give you a little taste of your own medicine,
Yeah.
can't handle it. Mm-hmm. So,
Because you know the bounce back is going to be crazy. Like when people think about who is Cardi going to be with next.
insane.
Because
Cardi
y'all
is,
be getting your feelings hurt.
for sure. And
No,
Cardi's
but
on
that's
top
what
of
I'm
the
saying.
world.
You gotta. Usually, women go through a phase where they just knock a couple of guys off.
How do you know so much?
They knock a couple of
Because
guys
you're
off.
one of the couple of guys. That's why.
Period.
Okay.
I'm
all right.
usually a rebound.
Well, here's
You know
a
what I'm
couple
saying?
that's still going strong right now. Jennifer Hudson and Common. They've been dating for quite some time. And, you know, it looks like she was on the Jennifer Hudson show. Common and Pete Rock were on the Jennifer Hudson show to promote their album. But she asked him about an interview that he did recently on the Breakfast Club about marriage and all of that.
I was asked about marriage.
Yes.
And I just answered honestly. I said, you know what? You told me a quote that your mother said, a man knows what he wants. I was saying my true feelings about, listen, if I should be married, it will be to Jennifer Tate Hudson.
Woo! He gets around. Doesn't he?
I don't want to comment because
He's dated a lot of people.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
nothing
so-
wrong. He was trying to see what he... But they're a cute couple. I like
But
that
the
for him.
thing is, he was in a relationship with all these women.
He was, but he still has
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
dated a lot of women.
It's all
All right, well,
good.
here's what Jennifer Hudson had to say in response to that.
My mother was right. I think if she had met you, she said, I don't know about the rest of them, but that comment is all right with me. That's what she would say. And I would agree. I think it's a beautiful thing. I think you are a deserving man, and I support that idea.
And they both from Chicago. That's a cute love story.
That's so cute.
That's cute. They've been going strong since 2022. So it's been a couple of years.
That's cute.
All right. Well, that is your YT. Let's hear some, speaking of people getting back together, let's hear some Ashanti with Unfoolish. And when we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night. It's way up.
So, about last night. Here's how it went down.
Yeah. It's way up. I'm here. Justina Valentine is here.
What up, Queen?
Stirring it up. And Mano's here.
Good morning.
Getting agitated by the realness.
Stop it.
Talking about women and what we do
Stop
when
it.
we break up.
I know y'all just, y'all be hosting.
We
you know?
do. I told Mano off air he's a safe bet because they
I
know
am.
he's not like a weirdo. So it's
Right.
like, oh, I
Safe
could go
bet.
like knock Mano off real quick. Like,
I feel like we
I'm
should
a go-to guy.
We should manage Mano as a rebound guy.
let's put him on
Like,
OnlyFans and you have to
put
book
him on
a date
No, we could put him on TaskRabbit.
on TaskRabbit.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Put
The
your
go-to
rabbit away
guy.
and use Mano instead.
Listen,
TaskRabbit.
that might work.
Yeah.
I show up.
How much would you charge?
We gotta charge a lot.
It's per hour.
How much you charging per hour?
I mean, that's.
I think it got to be a 2-hour minimum, so that way we know we
10 racks an hour and then our
That's
percent.
a fact.
So you get 20.
Yeah.
And then we'll split like, I don't know, 7. We're not greedy.
Yeah, we're not
35
greedy.
each.
Yeah, that's fine.
We just gotta walk her in really and make sure like she don't try
Make
to
sure
stay
he's
too
safe.
long.
I got to do
Yeah.
home visits, right?
I mean, whatever you're comfortable with. We set up at the table.
Carlos out calls.
I'll bring the baby Earl.
We'll get you on some Task Rabbit.
You gotta stop.
But what did you do last night? Speaking of which.
I think your night was crazier than mine.
No, it wasn't crazy. Shout out to my man Fat Joe. I went to his screening for his new show on Stars.
Oh, dope.
Fat Joe Talks.
How was it?
It was real dope. He did the first. He showed the first episode with Meth and Bougie Banter.
Okay.
Yeah, it was dope.
That's dope.
Method Man. They were on there together, or was it separate interviews?
It was separate.
Okay, Method Man and Bougie Banter.
Yeah.
What's the show about? Like,
it's him having interviews, hip hop, it's culture. It's,
Stars hasn't done anything like this before.
It's really dope. He actually went to Staten Island, hung out with Meth, and it was
10304.
Yeah, it was dope. Huh?
That's the Wu-Tang.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know she was in the Wu-Tang, right?
Yeah.
It was, Five Daily Venom. Yeah.
Yep.
Daily Venom.
No, I wasn't in Wu-Tang. I used to work for them. All right,
I thought you was in the movie with Dave Easton.
No, she was rapping the group.
Oh, right. I know Angela Yee got bars. Yes. I'm not surprised.
And what about you, Justina?
Yeah, my night wasn't as interesting. I was trying on fits. You know how that goes. You know, Wild 'N Out is currently on tour, and we got Chicago coming up next week, the Windy City. And
girl Chella is coming to the Chicago show. I gotta link her up. That is my homegirl. She comes and guest hosts here sometimes too.
Oh, yes.
You will love her.
Give me all her info. I'll put her on the list. So,
okay.
We're there on the 9th, and then we're in the greatest city in the world, New York City, the Barclay. We're here on the 11th. So, just trying on my outfits. Gotta look cute for the Barclay.
I thought you said New Jersey was the greatest.
Well, I'm from Jersey, so Jersey is the greatest state to me.
Okay.
Because, personally, but just in
when she out of town, she tell people she from New York.
No, never that. Never, ever, baby. I rep Jersey. It's in all my songs. I'm a Jersey girl. But as far as and I'm not just talking about the United States. I mean the world, including Paris and wherever else. New York City is, the greatest city in the world. Yeah, and it's all good. Like we were talking off air. Like we New York's little brother, 15 minutes from the Bronx, 20 minutes from Manhattan. So we love New York, y'all. Big brother for sure.
The tri-state area. Well, yesterday, today I actually have to host a screening for Clarissa Shields' movie. It's called The Fire Inside. Ryan Destiny's playing her character. So I was watching the movie last night. They sent me a screener. Amazing. I'm a big Clarissa Shields fan. I love boxing. I love what she's done for the sport of boxing. I love when she pops her ish. So that's what I was doing last night.
Nice.
Oh, dope.
All right. Well, listen, when we come back, this is what Mano's been waiting for. Tell us a secret.
Hey.
800
No judgment.
292 5150 is the number. Justina Valentine is here. She's not judgmental at all. She's
I'm intrigued.
She's going to hype you up.
Yeah.
All right. 800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret. Mano, people think you're very judgy.
I'm not.
So it's a Friday. I'm going to give, you know what? I'm going to calm you down. I'm going to give you a shot. All right. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Tell us a secret.
Way up. Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
No, Mano!
Justina Valentine is here.
Yeah.
And we are doing Tell Us a Secret. That's where you guys get to remain anonymous. For us,
no
we're not
judgment.
going to judge.
Yeah, at all.
We never do.
I'm not judging nothing Mano's saying. He's saying a lot of crazy things right now.
And we're definitely not judging him.
No.
I love that. Well, listen, this is the perfect time for you guys to call in. Anonymous caller, tell us your secret.
So when I was about 17 years old, I had found my mother's jewelry that was around, let's say, like $8,000. It was gifted to my dad. They have been divorced for about 17 years at this point, and she never wears it. And I found it, and I had sold it to a jeweler to get a new car.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
That was crazy.
What kind of car did you get?
I got a 2007 Cadillac CTS.
Oh, you was lit.
Wow.
How did your mom think you managed to buy a car?
I honestly don't know. I was working at Starbucks at the time, and I'm assuming since she got to drive it as well, she didn't ask questions.
You really did bad stealing from your mother. And 17 is not an excuse because, like, in the street, that's like, in street years, that's like 30.
Well, did she know? Did she know?
Exactly.
You know what you was doing.
Did she ever find out?
I went down to the park just down by my house.
Yeah, because you would have had to sell a lot of frappuccinos to get that.
A lot of tips.
Yeah.
So she did find out.
She did find out.
And what did she say?
She wasn't too upset about it. She was just upset that I should have brought it up to her before I'd done it.
So she didn't even whoop you?
No, she wasn't too upset about it. She understood the situation. We have a pretty unique family situation, so
really?
I had a job and some bills to pay, so she understood where I was coming from. It wasn't a right way of doing it, but it happened that way.
Ooh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because maybe you could have just asked her and she would have said okay.
Right.
Exactly right. You know, looking at $7,000 sitting right in front of me, I didn't want to tell anyone about it.
When the last time you stole from your mother?
I have not stolen from her since then.
Okay,
I'm
good.
22 years old now
Nice.
and taking her out to dinner.
Well, if she steals from you one day, you deserve it. She owes you one.
Yeah, no, can't complain.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Hey, anonymous caller, how are you?
How you doing?
You want to tell me Mano and Justina Valentine a secret?
All right, so me and my wife, we had a threesome with her mother, and now she's mad that her mother still wants to keep
You
fucking.
lying.
I don't even believe this.
You're lying. You just called up here lying. You're playing games.
I don't believe this.
You're lying.
swear
You're
on
lying. You
my
swear
grave.
on what?
You swearing what?
My pop's grave.
You putting on a sexy voice. That's not even your voice.
That's crazy.
What do you mean? This is my voice. What the?
So your wife, you had a threesome with your wife and her mom.
I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all film it?
Yeah, actually.
Who got the better?
Not gonna cap her mama do.
This is cap. So basically, you're saying that your wife mother is still wants to continue knocking you off, right?
Yeah.
And now your wife is mad.
Yeah.
This stupid Jerry Springer.
I don't believe this.
Do they do this frequently? Your wife and her mom?
Nonsense.
I don't.
All right. Well, thank you for
We
calling.
don't believe you though, bro.
At all.
For real.
Fine, you ain't got to. I know the truth, and I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah. Jesus
Cap.
loves you though. Yeah. God bless you.
All right. You.
Oh, I
mother
can tell by
effer.
his laugh. He definitely.
Yeah.
I don't even think he has a girl. Period.
Ooh. But it's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie. For sure.
On Tubi.
Yes. For sure.
All right. Well, that was Tell Us a Secret. And some secrets are not true. Well, Big Joe is saying that. Who is Big Joe? That
Joe.
was Diddy's security guard who was being accused of participating in a sexual assault case. We'll tell you what he had to say. It's way up.
Oh, she about to blow the lid up off this pot.
Let's get it.
Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
The tea is hot. It's way up with
Yeah.
Angela Yee. I'm
Lot of
here.
tea, huh?
Mano's
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Justina Valentine is here.
What's up?
We're so happy you're here too. I know you on this Wildin' Out tour.
so glad. Yes. Oh, and make sure. I know you syndicated, so I'm not just going to talk about New York. It's Big Angela Yee and Big Mano syndication. So I got to shout out the Windy City, Chicago.
Yes.
September 9th, we're in the building. Get your
GTI.
tickets. Yeah, wildindoutlivetour.com. And then, I'm sorry, I keep saying September. We're in October, right? Yes. October 9th, we're in Chicago. And October 11th, we are at the Barclays. So get your tickets right now.
I know that's right. All right. Well, speaking of New York, let's talk about Patrick Ewing. He is joining the Knicks as a basketball ambassador.
Wow.
So that's a big deal. You know what I'm saying? He rejoins
like
the
that.
Knicks franchise right now when
Dope.
the fan base is highly engaged.
Pat.
So,
That's dope.
yeah.
I love that.
All right. Now, if y'all watch Love is Blind, do you watch Love is Blind?
I don't.
Mano, I know you haven't watched it yet.
I'm about to start though.
As you should. So for the first time, the journey of one couple, that's Brittany and Leo, was documented from their pod conversations to their engagement and meeting. Then it was revealed that they weren't chosen. They were not one of the 6 couples chosen by producers to continue their journey in Mexico. They took their own trip to Mexico and broke off their engagement weeks later. So 7 couples get engaged this season, FYI, and they said one had to be cut, and that's the couple that will get cut.
So you fall in love like through a wall? You can't see each other?
you can't see each other.
Oh, wow.
I'm about to go on that
Okay.
show.
Mano,
it's over for you. Well, then
I
you
would
gotta
love
tell
to see you on there.
Huh?
I would love to see you on
Yeah, I'm
there.
going on
You
there.
gotta change your voice
I'm
though.
gonna be
And
talking through the hey, what's going on?
They'd be like, what's your name? Because a lot of times they don't want you to have any idea how they look.
Right.
They don't want you to know their ethnicity.
It's me, Jeff.
there you go.
Hey, what's going on?
Like, he sounds like he smokes Newports all day, every day. All right, now let's get into some Diddy news. So, a former celebrity bodyguard, Big Joe, a.k.a.
Right,
Joe
Big
Sherman.
Joe.
He's being accused of sexually assaulting Thalia Graves. That's a woman who did a highly promoted news conference with attorney Gloria Allred. And she said that she was drug-bound and viciously raped at the Bad Boy Entertainment headquarters in Manhattan by Diddy and his head of security, Joe Sherman, a.k.a. Big Joe. Well, Big Joe is like, this is not true.
He ain't going.
Here's what he said.
Well, I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I've never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Not only wasn't I there, I wasn't even in New York.
Okay, well, sounds like he has an alibi.
Big
And he
Joe,
said her
Mr.
and whoever she's in cahoots with was orchestrating a money grab, and she wanted me to be a part of that money grab. She wanted to get Diddy, and then he provided texts from an Instagram account starting in November 2023 that his team has linked to her. And NBC New York confirmed that connection as well. And the first text asked if he was indeed a security guard for Diddy. And he said, she doesn't even know who I am. It says, "Are you Big Joe? You're on my Instagram." The text asked him to call a number and goes on to say, "If you will be my witness against Diddy, then my attorneys will leave you out of any proceedings because we have statements that you physically showed over 8 people videos of me and you to people in the studio." And he said he doesn't even know her. He doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Anyone who has been a victim, my heart goes out to them, and I think, they should get their just due.
Yes.
But anyone who accuses someone of something that is not true, I also think
there should be
that
some repercussions.
There has to be a repercussion for it because you can ruin somebody's life like that.
Right.
Well, according to Megan Cuniff, there's also a new judge on Diddy's criminal case. It was reassigned today to U.S. District Judge Aaron Subramanian, and there's no explanation as why the previous judge has departed. So, All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They are flying under the radar, but you need to know about it. Heart attacks in young people, rates are rising, and we're going to give you those reasons why it's way up.
I got news.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here.
You Mano.
Justina Valentine is here.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get into some of these under the radar stories. So heart attacks in young people used to be very rare, but rates are rising. And now it has risen by 2/3 in 4 years.
I got a problem with that.
And that's kids between the ages of 18 and 44. Wow. What's the problem?
See, that we fought the heart attacks.
Right.
Right? So I've been working with a doctor, Dr. Puma. And he's been doing these heart scans for people checking on their heart. So I got my heart checked out.
And?
I'm perfectly fine.
Okay, good. That's good to hear.
But the thing is, we got to check on him.
Yeah, well, and they're saying there's 4 reasons why this has been rising in young adults. Obesity rates are continuing to rise. Adults under 50, because of nutrition habits that are pretty well formed in childhood, low quality diets, people kind of sitting around more and not going outside.
No exercising.
Right. And they also said that COVID may have fueled a further increase in premature heart attacks. Also, younger men are lost to the healthcare system. Men of all ages are more likely than women to suffer heart attacks, but young men, more of whom are now obese, diabetic, or both, with warning signs may slip more easily through the cracks. And then smoking, diabetes, also periods, and stress are some risk factors for younger women. So a lot of that with vaping and smoking and things like that, there's a problem because that does increase the risk of a heart attack. So they're seeing a demographic of college-educated women who are more likely to start smoking when they go away to college for weight management. And e-cigarettes are a big part of the problem and are just as bad for cardiovascular health as traditional cigarettes.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like our food has a lot of stuff in it and continues like throughout the years to have more and more things in it that are just being like pushed through and passed. And when you said the phone thing, that's so true. Just think how often you see someone just very sedentary, just like scrolling through their phone. You know, it's addictive.
We're not outside.
Yeah.
We're not outside.
No one's touching grass.
And so here's some things you can do to reduce your risk, because we also love to give people solutions. Eat better. Obviously, right? Consume fresh food, fruits, vegetables, minimize packaged food, be more active, do something that's sustainable for you, like getting some walks in. You know, I love to take some steps. And also getting 2.5 hours of physical activity per week. It could be moderate. Quit tobacco. Don't smoke. E-cigarettes are the same too. So there's no such thing as safe smoking.
That's right.
Get healthy sleep also. Sleep is super important. We know it used to be sleep is a cousin of death. Now we know you need to get some rest.
Right.
Drink less. Let's skip that. No, I'm kidding.
You said we're not going to talk about that part.
Also, get cholesterol, blood sugar, and blood pressure checked as well. So it's better to know. I had high cholesterol, and I found out, so I was able to reverse that.
Oh, nice. What'd you have to do? Change your diet?
Yeah, it was really me. Like, that's when I was a lot younger. I stopped eating so much fried food, and I started being more conscious of what I was eating and working out.
Nice.
All right, the Way Up mix is at the top of the hour. Plus, Lupe Fiasco is joining us today. He's on tour right now, and he has an album called Samurai that's out. And we got a lot of things to discuss. Him and Mano were both on Atlantic Records at the same time.
Label mates.
Yes, things got crazy. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T.
Way up.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Justina Valentine is here.
Oh, yeah.
Mano's here.
Yeah.
And let's get into some Yee T. We might have an exclusive here.
That's right. I think we should.
Okay, so first off, earlier we played Big Joe. Now, Big Joe is the security who was accused of being on these tapes. It's alleged tapes with Diddy and this young lady, Thalia Graves. Here is what he said when he denied this on NBC.
Well, I'm not questioning her integrity. I'm questioning her claims against me. I wasn't the head of the security. You got the wrong man. I've never seen you. I've never did anything negative with you. I've never been in the same room with you. Not only wasn't I there, I wasn't even in New York.
All right, now the thing about Big Joe is he's very adamant that he is not in
he's
it.
Not gone.
You know, some people would be
Wasn't
like, "Oh,
there.
did a lawyer tell you not to say anything?" He's like,
Right.
"I don't care. I didn't do it. I'm not there." He has text messages between them that he wants to make sure that people know about and can see, because from the text messages, and Mano, you know what it says because you know,
right? The DMs that she
the
sent
DMs.
him.
Basically, it seems like she's trying to confirm that he worked with Puff, and then also confirm that there was a video shown on a camcorder. And he's like, and she also says, if you're not the same person, then I apologize. She said. So it seems like she's not sure if Big Joe was the person that she's alleging is on this tape. Now, Big Joe called us because, you know, clearly this is something that if you feel that you're being wrongly accused of something, you're going to defend yourself.
Saying it loud.
To the utmost. And here's what he had to say about this alleged tape and the conversation with Thalia Graves.
Not only did she DM me, she tried to guide me through the DMs, if you read them. She tried to explain to me, all I need you to do is write a statement like Bonds did, like other people did. I need you to write a statement and I'll keep you out. I said, keep me out of what? But then she got into the threats. Then she brought up, well, me and Mr. J. Prince will be down there.
All right. Now, I don't know what Jay Prince has to do with anything.
Right.
But you had a question for him.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What he got to do with this, though?
It was brought to my attention later on that Jay Prince, something I don't know about, had a beef with Puffy about slapping Drake. And Drake was calling Jay Prince, going off of him for not taking up for him against Puffy. And I'm like, that's none of my business, honestly. After listening and people calling me, explaining to me that Jay Prince's lawyer is the one who put them 100 people together, I think Jay Prince is one of the main culprits behind slandering and trying to destroy Puff's character.
Now, these are all allegations. We don't know what's true and what's
the
not.
lawyer thing, right? So is that really his lawyer?
Tony Busby is a lawyer based out of Houston. And so that lawyer is representing 120 of
right,
the women.
But that girl is definitely connected to Jay Prince because.
Well, from the DMs, it looks like she did mention Jay Prince's name.
Yeah, I read that.
So, listen, Justina's like, I don't
that
know.
lawyer needs. I'm just trying to break down 120 clients.
People.
Like, how do you
crazy.
even schedule that for the week? You got to do like I don't know.
Well, from what they
had
had,
assistance.
what they said previously was that there were even more, but they did vet out people to see which claims had merit and which did not to be able to proceed. And they also have a hotline. So if something happened,
the hotline is crazy. A hotline for
you
real?
can call.
Wow.
This is crazy.
The hotline.
The hotline is wild.
Oh my goodness.
Which is also a Drake song.
But
Hotline
wow,
Bling.
that's different, man. Hearing that. So
All
this
right.
basically saying that he might be behind that.
Or allegedly, yeah, that is what Big Joe is alleging,
Right.
and he's saying people called him up and brought that to his attention. So I don't know what's happening, but you know, we're listening to all sides of everything.
If you or someone you know has been affected, 1-800-BABY Earl.
Don't do that. Don't.
Cassie do not like these baby oil jokes.
Stop
I
playing.
didn't know it was coming. All right. Well, anyway, it is also a New Music Friday. That was your Yee T. So we're going to talk about new music that's out today. And I believe we have an exclusive up here, courtesy yet again of Mano.
Oh,
It's
really?
Way Up.
Go.
Hey, everybody, accent.
Whether it's relationship or career advice, Angela's dropping facts.
So you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and I am here with Justina Valentine.
Yeah.
Also, Mano, a.k.a. the award-winning advice giver.
Award-winning.
And we have Sarah on the line. What's up, Sarah?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your question today for us?
My boyfriend of 2 years is trying to go back to his homecoming, but he wants to go by himself, and he has quite a crazy past. And I'm just, concerned if I should be, should I be worried?
No. Let that man cheat in peace.
All right. It's 2 against 1 here. What do you think, Justina? Should she be worried?
Definitely worried. He's trying to go back to his homecoming, and he's trying to go back to that old thing.
What's his reason? What does he say? That when you're like, why can't I come?
You gotta take
it's like, all his guy friends, they're all doing it together.
It's a guy's trip.
He doesn't want her to come because he wants to just with someone else.
No.
So I think that's what it is.
It's a guy's trip, though. Why he gotta take her everywhere?
I think, he has a crazy past. And listen, if she wants to go, you guys have been together for 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Has he ever cheated on you?
No. Not that I know of.
Do you trust him?
A little.
Have you cheated? A little?
No.
What you need to do is just get you like an all black sweatsuit, cap, a hood, a little mask.
No, right?
Pop out on him.
No, or if you really want to be a legend, when he goes to homecoming, you come to New York.
Mano's available.
He's free that night. And we're charging a reasonable rate. It's a 2-hour minimum. Yeah.
No, but listen, I'm gonna say this. Here's what I would do if I were you. I would be like, you know what? I know you want to be with your boys. I hate being away from you. I'm going to have a girls trip. We're going to come out there too. You do your thing with your boys, and then at night we can at least lay down together.
Oh my God.
He's trying to lay down with something else at night. That's the problem.
So immature.
I love it.
Why would you do that?
You do it from a place of love.
No, why would you want to be in the same place? That's not her homecoming.
Okay,
that's
a man's
homecoming. Go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else.
Well, listen, if he goes to homecoming, tell him don't come home because he's cheating on you there. That's my take.
It's a nice send-off.
Yeah, do you have Mano money to book Mano? $20K for 2 hours.
Let a man cheat in peace, man.
But do you really think he's going to cheat? Let's be honest. If you have to think about it and say...
I don't know. I don't put anything past anyone.
Smart.
Okay. I will say this. I believe in the girls' trips. I take girls' trips with my friend, and it's not because I'm trying to do anything. But I also believe that if my man felt uneasy about something, I would do what I needed to do to make him feel more comfortable. So if that meant, okay, I'm doing a girls' trip, but, come out, just know that I'm going to be with my girls during the day, and we might party, but I'll see you later. If that makes him more comfortable, I'm okay with it.
Right. And that's a good solution. It's a good compromise.
So that's a good compromise. Now, if he flips out and is like, oh, hell no, then that's weird.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
All right.
You know what you got to do, girl. Cheat back.
Stop it.
Get your lick back, baby.
This is savage up here. All right. Well, that is Ask Yee. She's even more confused now.
I know.
But thank you, Sarah, for calling. When we come back, Lupe Fiasco is going to be here. He is on tour right now, and he has his album Samurai that's been out for the past couple of months. And he's got all special kinds of things. But a conversation with Lupe is always going to be some next level. All right? It's Way Up.
Look.
Yeah, what's happening? You want to know my name?
Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn me on.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and long time Lupe Fiasco is here with me.
What up?
Congrats. It's been a long time since I've seen you, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been a while.
When they first said you were coming up here, I was thinking about when you did that protest outside of Atlantic Records.
I didn't do that. Here we go. My fans did that. They were like, yo, we want that album. I think it was Lasers. Mm-hmm. So that was 2011.
You were there, though. You showed up.
I had to show up. It was like, what do I do? Do I not show up? So I showed up to see. It was a vibe. Police wouldn't let me in the building. It was crazy. That was a vibe. But yes,
that was an amazing time because I've never seen something like that happen before, where your fans actually start this whole protest. Mm-hmm. Some of the employees were outside too, I feel like.
Yeah. And it was a legit protest. They went to the city of New York, got a permit. Police had to come down. It was a whole thing.
Right now, I'm talking to Lupe Fiasco. His album Samurai is out, and he's also on tour. Well, how did you end up getting off Atlantic finally?
Anonymous, the hacker group. We was on my fifth album. It was called Tattoo on Youth. Mm-hmm. And Anonymous, the hack. So I'm like, hey y'all, my fans, gotta stick with fans. Yo, you know, album release date. What's the release date? I don't know. But they know now. So now the fans know. They like, yo, we've been through this back 3 albums. Every album is this release date shenanigans. Okay, cool. Some of my fans happen to be computer hackers by the name of Anonymous, right? So Anonymous, if folks don't know, they're like the world's largest anonymous computer hacker. They attack whole countries. They attack the KKK. They, you know, did all type of crazy stuff. North Korea, like they're wild, right?
And they're fans of Lupe Fiasco.
And then just happen to be fans of Lupe Fiasco because of Occupy Wall Street.
Okay.
Right? I raised some money for Occupy Wall Street, took some generators, food, out to different camps around the country because I believed in it, right? And now, mind you, I don't know who these people are. They're anonymous. Yeah. Right? So I don't know any of these people.
They don't want you to know who they are.
I didn't ask them to do anything. But once it became like hinted like there's no release date for Tetsuo on You, so they was like, this is Atlantic Records. Because you know how they do their thing? Atlantic with the dude with the beef and the vendetta mask. For real. Atlantic Records. You have a history of blah, blah, blah with your artist. If you do not give Lupe Fiasco a release date within 24 hours, we're going to dox and cyber attack Atlantic Records, Warner Music, and all of your subsidiary companies, employees, and everyone. 24 hours later, it was like a release date. Like, I put out a release date. And they asked me what did I want to do. And I'm going to keep it a buck. They was like, yo, Luke. I was like, I ain't got to do with this. I was like, them. Why would you submit to that? Do whatever it needs to do, right? So they put out a release date. Not only that, here's the release date, but then also, here's your release date.
Oh, wow. You got to go. Was that good news for you? Here's your release date.
I mean, absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yes,
That period of time in Atlantic was very dark for me. Suicidal, like, wanted to hurt people.
Wow.
Like, it was bad. It was real bad.
You were trapped, is what it felt like.
Yeah. I was trapped. I couldn't do it. And you can't do nothing. It's like, you want to put people in the trunk for real. And it's like, you can't do that. It deserves it. But I don't want to go to jail for this.
No, definitely not.
You know, like, this is stupid.
Yeah. Lupe Fiasco is here, and you know, not only is he a professor as well as an artist, but he drops a lot of insight. You're going to love this. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. We have more when we come back.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee.
Let's go. Yeah. You are a media maven, right?
Ooh, you never know what Angela's going to say.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Lupe Fiasco. All right, so now you have Samurai out. Congratulations on that.
You.
And I know the whole inspiration behind that was not that it's based on Amy Winehouse, but just a quote that you heard from her in her documentary.
Yeah.
All right, so explain that for everyone to hear.
A big documentary fan, watch a lot of our documentaries. This, that. So hers came up, and so I'm watching it, but it shows the other side. Just something about being in the life of an artist, struggling, trying to create, get your music out, do all your stuff, or you face a lot of those things. How you cope with it in different ways, right? But when she said that, if you want a battle, come get me, I'll kill you because I'm a samurai. It was like, yo, bing, what if Amy Winehouse was a battle rapper?
Right.
And so initially just started as like taking that what she said, I got these really neat, very, very beautifully alliterated little battle raps. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to just take that stock, make a chorus out of that, and just build like a little portrait of her. And so you just got this one song, and then that turns into like, well, if she was a battle rapper, you know, how she get her powers? How she learn how to rap? So then you tell that, now that's another song, right? Then it's like, well, who did she battle? Then that's like another song.
I love that.
Like, did you win? It's like, well, that's another song. I think how long been out? Like maybe 2 months, 3 months. Very, very good reviews, which is dope. We're doing a tour now of the record.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just kicked off the tour in New York. Was the first date. Okay.
So we got 2 more months. Last show's in LA, November 25th.
Right now I'm talking to Lupe Fiasco. His album Samurai is out, and he's also on tour. Is it wild to you that you can say something and like critique something and then it turns into a whole other snowball situation? How many times do you start to type something and then delete it? Does that happen to you a lot?
I'm not on social media anymore.
Okay,
so that's that. Just so we're clear, so everybody knows. If you didn't say I'm not, I peek in, I lurk. But we have a team now, like I should have had, 10 years ago.
It helps.
And I talk about, hey, I want to talk about this. Let's do that. I have a reputation for being the guy with the bad takes at the wrong time, right? I don't know how to manage certain situations very well. I have a resting face. And so you mix all that together, and it just becomes like, I hate Lupe Fiasco. Like, I love his music and I like Kick Push and Skateboarding, but I dislike this dude because he said bah, 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 bah.
Maybe you embrace being the heel, the bad
but
guy.
I don't. What I'll pull this back. I do think I'm a villain, right? For various reasons. but not for the reasons that people think.
Okay, what are the reasons that you are?
I can't get into that right now.
Uh-oh.
They'll be knocking on this door. And subpoenaing this interview right here.
Okay.
No, but it's really just like, I've seen a lot of terrible things, you know, and I've been around a lot of terrible people who get away with it scot-free. And the flip side of that is I've been around people that are so authentic, that are so real, that I can tell the difference almost instantly.
Right.
And I'm sitting in the spot where, as an artist, the definition of the role an artist is supposed to play in a spokesperson in society, you're supposed to go along with what the we say. We had a crazy conversation in the car. We're not going to do it.
No.
But they
Who was
know.
in the car?
They know. So we having a conversation in the car where it's like something is said that's wild, extra wild, but it's true. But if we ever said that, it's over with.
Okay, I got you.
So you got to sit there in a certain amount of silence, but also you talk to hundreds of thousands and millions of people.
Right.
But you got to be silent
But you can't
about,
be honest.
So it rips me apart. But when it's all said and done, I'm in a very beautiful place.
All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming through. Samurai is available right now. Make sure you check that out. The tour is happening right now at Hartford, Philly, Boston, Fort Collins, Denver, all these stops. Make sure you guys check it out. Of course. Yeah. Norfolk, San Francisco, LA, Cleveland, Columbus, all the places. You can watch that full interview on my YouTube channel, Way Up With Yee. And when we come back, you guys have the last word on a Friday.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. Mano's here. Justina Valentine is here. This was a fun Friday.
So fun.
We came up with business ideas.
We did. We're gonna have another little stream of income.
I know, passive income.
And I like this because it's usually like, you know, the guy collecting the money and sending the girls out, but it's 2024, so we're switching it up.
I like
right.
that.
For sure. We're putting Mano on TaskRabbit as the rebound guy.
That's the go-to guy.
Put me in the game, coach. You know, rebounding's important.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we could discuss, once we get that going, there's other streams of income that we could branch off to because we could start filming things and there's other ways. We'll talk about that later.
Let's main innovator.
What did it do in OnlyFans?
The main innovator.
The main innovator. All right. Well, I will be out and about in New York City over the weekend. So shout out to On the Revel. The Revelry event is happening this weekend. And I'm doing the after party at Bedvine with our very own DJ Navy, aka Nick Seale, Nick Navy Seale.
What part is this?
It's going to be at Bedvine.
Bedvine?
Yes.
I like the way that sounds.
In Best Side. I always see you out there on the bike.
Okay. I'll be at 200 bikes out there this
Let's go.
Yeah.
It's still,
Saturday?
the weather's still nice.
Pulling up.
And thank you again to Lupe Fiasco for joining us today. He's also on tour right now, as is Justina Valentine.
Oh, yeah. Get your tickets, wildandoutlivetour.com. October 9th, we're in Chicago. October 11th, we're at the Barclays. So New York City, pop out and get those tickets before they sell out.
And new Mano music, Big Dog.
Right, Big Dog, not the little one, out right now on all platforms.
Make sure you listen to the uncensored one because that is definitely going to make us get more bookings on TaskRabbit.
For sure.
All right. Well, you know this is your show, so you have the last word.
Man, my secret is I've been with my baby mama for about 13, 15 years, but I'm still in love with my ex. And I got a 4-year-old with my baby mama. I don't know how to leave her and get back happy.
Hey, my name is Tanya, coming out of Lupe, Virginia. I wanted to start a light on my boyfriend, DP. I just wanted to know I appreciate him, everything that he did when I left him. Even though I don't stay alive, but I really appreciate him. And thank you so much.
Gentlemen. Come all the way up.
Way up. Every day. You already know. My reputation speaks for itself. Get more of Way Up with Angela Yee on all socials.
Oh, yeah. You know that.
At Way Up with Yee.